Good morning, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk all the way around the vehicle. We're going to check for any dents, scratches, any blemishes on the outside. We're going to pop the trunk so we can evaluate the trunk space back there with the seat so folded down and folded up. Then we're going to go inside, go over a couple of features real quick, make sure everything's working properly. And finally, we'll pop the hood so we can evaluate the engine bay. So first couple things to note is that it keeps raining here in Utah, which is just my favorite. So there will be a couple small watermarks on here because it's still raining, which is great. But just know that's there. If there is anything, any kind of like I said, scratches or anything on the outside, I'll be sure to stop and zoom in, make sure you get a good visual. But honestly, for a 2019, like, this thing is in very good condition. You're gonna have really small stuff here, there, but overall, 10 out of 10, guys. Well, let's keep going around, see if there's anything more we can find. All right. So I'm gonna use the keys just to pop the trunk here. There we go. And of course, you're already familiar with this, Victor, but you have all the space back here, which is great. I've never heard someone using it as a work truck before, but I mean, it doesn't surprise me, so that's cool. Of course, you can pop up the seats as well. And then you have a ton of space back there, depth-wise as well. Either way, super solid stuff. Then you can close the trunk right here as well, instead of with the keys. Well, let's keep going around. All right, so the outside looks super solid. The only other thing I'd add is we had someone take it on a test drive the other day. They got a little crazy, so you have a really small rock chip right here. So we're gonna be taking care of this either way, whether you buy it or not, but just in the spirit of honesty, thought I'd let you know. So let's hop inside, go over some of the features real quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the vehicle on, and when I do, I'm going to leave the camera up here on the dash, so if there's any warning lights, anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right, so everything looks super solid up here. You got one warning light up, which is my seatbelt light, which is correct. Audio's working, that's great. So, as far as some interior features go, you're probably pretty familiar since you've owned one before, but we're just gonna make sure everything's working all right. So obviously audio's working, which is great. We also have the AC, definitely working. Wow, that's actually really cold. Windows roll down, windows roll up, down, and up. Awesome. Down here, you're gonna have some of your plugins, as well as some more space over here, and some more space down there. As far as the interior goes, it's in actually really good condition. So that's awesome. Other features that you probably are familiar with, you're gonna have your controls up here. You can pop the trunk, you can open the doors, all this fun stuff. So we can go over features all day, cruise control and all that jazz, and how the LED headlights turn on, but let's be honest, if you're using it for a work truck, you're probably here more so for what's in the engine bay. So let's check that out. All right. So I don't remember how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but in either case, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know a nut from a bolt, you do know what neglect looks like. So if there's acid buildup all around the battery, if there's rust all in the metal pieces in there, it's a good sign you should probably ask some more questions. That being said, this actually looks fire. Battery looks well maintained. No problems over here. There's really not even dust on it. All the metal pieces look, try and get a good visual in there, but all the metal pieces look super solid down in there. So if you are mechanically inclined, we can go into more details, but we're going to keep this video pretty user-friendly for right now, for the sake of time. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions, or there's anything more specific you want to see, you want some exact measurements or whatever, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for right now, this is your new Grand Caravan.